Hello YouTube. Okay, so Monday, February 7th patch notes did not go through, so they're gonna go through today. We have this is the last big patch on PBE. Before they do a balance PBE balance patch the day before it launches. So this is the last PBE patch notes video until like February 15th. So let's dive right into it. We have a lot of patch notes to go through. Systems. Augment patterns. Removed gold, silver, silver. That's good. What's it called? Yeah, that's good. What's it called? Ending on a silver augment felt really bad. I'm really glad that they decided to remove it. Added silver prismatic. So now we have a game with 2 prismatics. So that's pretty cool. Added gold prismatic gold. So cool. Total chance of a prismatic game from 31% to 33%. You know, just being transparent with the odds. Pretty nice. Champs. 1 cost. Jarvan, his attack speed got slightly buffed, and his spell bonus attack speed got buffed at 3-star. Okay. I mean, yeah, there's not really much of a reason to go for 3-star Jarvan. Maybe unless you're playing some sort of like maybe like a Nocturne reroll. But even then, I don't know. Jarvan's kind of weird. What's it called? He's kind of weird this set. Even though he's literally the same as set 3 Jarvan. Because a lot of the strikers, I don't know. Not that the best units right now are kind of range units. So like Draven, Zeri, Ari, Sivir. There's not that many great melee. What's it called? There's not that many great melee champs. So can't really make full use of Jarvan's ult, but I don't know. Brand VIP bonus damage reduction 20% to 25%, so it's a bit of a nerf. Nocturne spell stun duration got nerfed at 2 and 3-star. That's good. Nocturne being a 1-cost assassin, being able to CC or backline really easily is kind of nutty, so that's good. Ashe, number of arrows buffed at 1-star, nerfed at 3-star. Attack speed reduction nerf. Spell cast time buff, so she's gonna shoot faster. Spell volley now matches her attack range. Nice. I really like it. What's it called? That thing that's a huge buff. Bug fix properly fires in her target's direction when she starts combat with full mana. That's a huge buff. The spell volley range now matches her attack range. I believe it was only like a 3 hex range, which felt really bad because you would think that it would reach the backline, but no, it didn't. So that kind of sucks. Also, it's interesting because now you can give her RFC, and you can like pretty much almost always guarantee it to go off like in the opposite side. So that's cool. I like it. Honestly, pretty good buffs. Even though her attack speed got reduced and 1 less arrow on 3-star, I think these are really good changes. She's gonna feel a lot better as a carry. Quirky, plus 5 AD. Spell damage, nerf at 2 and 3-star. Okay. I still haven't tried the new 60 order yet. And I know Quirky is supposed to be the main carry, so we'll see. Syndra. Nerf her 3-star even more. And nerf her 3-star spell stun duration by 1 second. Yeah. 3-star Syndra. Broken champ. Thank God. Talon, spell damage, buff at 2-star, bug fix, VIP bonus now does the proper damage each tick. Oh. Is that why he felt really bad to play? Okay. Hopefully Talon will feel better to play? I don't know. Nor. Plus 5 AD. Buff at 1-star, nerf at 3-star for... Oh, buff at 1 and 2-star, and nerf at 3-star for transform HP. Spell based damage. Buff at 3-star. Okay. Sure. I'd say this is a slight buff. So they slightly buffed his damage, but they buffed his damage, and he got a little bit better at 1 and 2-star. and got slightly nerfed in terms of the HP at 3 star. So that's pretty good. I like these changes. GP buff, spell based damage got buffed at all star levels. That's nice. Leona VIP health regen bonus from 0.5% to 0.8%. Nice. Lucian plus 50 HP. One last shot at 2 and 3 star, and spell damage nerf at 1 and nerf at 1 star, big buff at 2 star, and a nerf and a buff at 3 star. Okay. I think these are compensations. What's it called? Because they reduced the amount of shots that Lucian shoots, they had to buff up, you know. They had to buff up the spell damage at 2 and 3 star. So that makes sense. It's probably roughly the same amount. Maybe slightly less. But yeah. Okay, cool. Lucian will not be doing as much damage. Malzahar. Nerf at 1, 2, and 3 star. Pretty small nerfs. Okay. Morgana. Spell shield nerf at 2 and 3 star. Stun duration nerf at all star levels, and mana refund nerf from 40 to 30. If I remember correctly, reading her ult description, she gets a refund if there's no enemies around her. I don't fully remember. I believe it was something like that. But yeah, so overall nerf to Morgana. She was really strong. I saw like what's it called? I played against a really wacky like 4 Enchanter 3 socialite Morgana, and she just didn't die. Like that was crazy. So good. Senna plus 10% to her AD percentage for her ult. Her healing got increased by 20%. Her damage got nerfed at 1 2 star. Bug fix properly calculates spell-based damage dealt for healing. Okay. Senna felt really bad. I hope these changes help, because holy Christ, she was like one of the worst 3 costs in the game, if not one of the worst units in the game. Zac, spell damage buff at 1 and 2 star, spell damage reduction from 65% to 75%. Wait, Zac has spell damage? Spell DR? I don't remember. What? I'll have to reread his description. Ari, her attack range got increased from 3 to 4. Her spell damage got slightly nerfed at 1 and 2 star. And her spell range is now from 4 hex to 5 hex. Nice. I really like this buff. Because she had 3 hex range, and because her spell range is only 4 hexes, it felt pretty bad. You know, you almost had to like frontline her so that she can actually hit multiple units. So this helps a lot. Makes her a lot safer to play. So that's good. Alistar, plus 100 HP, plus 10 armor and MR. Slightly nerfed they increased his starting and total mana, so he's gonna be ulting slightly less often. Spell stun duration, nerf at 1 and 2 star. Slight buff at 3 star. Spell damage buff at 2 star. Okay. I haven't seen that much Alistar. Even though they buffed him so that he doesn't like go run super far off to ult, but I don't know. He feels kind of bad as the CC Colossus. I don't know. Brahm. Nerf at 1 and 2 star spells for spell stun duration and slight buff at 3 star. Okay, kind of weird that they're doing like 0.75 seconds and 0.25 seconds. I don't think I've seen that before. I think it's the first time they're doing it, but okay. I mean, Brahm is like literally one of the best CC units in the game, so I mean that makes sense. Draven, minus 5 AD. AD percentage got buffed at 1 and 2 star. His base damage got buffed at 1 star and nerfed at 3 star. Okay. I think I don't know if this is a I think this is like neutral. I think this is roughly neutral for Draven. I don't know. I don't think this changes Draven. I don't think it's a big nerf or buff to Draven. I think it's power neutral. Kha'Zix, plus 5 AD, plus 5 armor and MR. Spell AD percentage got buffed at 1 and 2 star. His spell base damage buffed at 1 and 2 star and 3 star pretty significantly. Okay, cool. Hopefully Kha'Zix feels a little bit better to play. I haven't gotten to try Kha'Zix yet because I feel like assassins are really tough to play this mid set. So yeah. We'll see. Renata Glask, plus 100 HP. Less total and starting mana. Spell damage nerf. Her spell range got buffed. Damage from her poison is now removed from enemies when she dies. Attack speed still remains for full duration. Oh, okay. Okay. Cool. I'd say it's a no, it's not a buff. I'd say it's a nerf. Yeah. She's gonna do a lot less damage. She's kind of there just for the attack speed slow. That's fine. Sivir. 10 less starting mana, or 10 less total mana. Bounce range from 4 to 5. Spell bonus attack speed, buff at 2 star. Bounce percent AD percentage, nerf, new. Her spell can bounce to targets it previously hit if there are no new targets to bounce to. Okay. I'd say this is a buff. She's gonna be casting a little bit faster, a little sooner. She's gonna be the bounce goes off a little farther. She gives herself a bit more attack speed at 2 and 3 star. She's gonna be doing less damage, but she'll be able to hit, what's it called? She'll actually be doing some better damage with the new thing. With her new ult. Not new ult, but new addition to her ult. Vi, minus 100 HP. Good. She's like literally one of the freest units you can put into like any comp. 5 costs. Silco, Mastermind mana down from 50 to 40. AD, minus 10. Armor and MR, plus 5. Spell attack speed, nerf at 1 star, buff at 2 star. Explosion damage, nerf at 1 star, buff at 2 star. Silco is slightly shorter. Yes, he was pretty tall. I'm surprised how tall he freaking was, but I mean, that's funny. That's a patch note. Okay, so they nerf 1 star Silco. Slightly buff is 2 star. Sure. Silco, very strong unit that you can kind of almost put into any comp as well. So, okay. Zeri, passive on hit damage. Buff at 1 and 2 star and 3 star. Passive AD percentage, plus 1%. So she got slightly buffed. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about this because I feel like Zeri's very strong. But, I mean, I haven't gotten to try her yet, so we'll see. Traits. Challenger. Attack speed nerf at 2 and 4 Challenger. Chemtech. Health regen. Nerf at 5 and 7 Chemtech. Hextech. More damage at all the levels. Shield value buff at 6 Hextech. I'm surprised at buffing Hextech because Hextech feels like such a strong early game. It feels like such a strong early game trait. But I mean, it falls off a cliff after like stage 3. So maybe that's why. Innovator, the Dragon Fear duration nerf by 0.5 seconds, and the critical strike bonus damage nerf by 20%. Pretty big Innovator 7 nerf, but that's okay because Dragon is very strong. Archangel's Embrace. Silver and Prismatic versions have been removed. There's only one Archangel's Embrace, remaining at 25% AP. Sure. 25% AP per cast at gold tier. Okay, sure, that's cool. Yeah. Ardent Sensor. Enchanter, this is one where they increase the attack speed. What's it called? Increase the attack speed when buffed or shielded by an Enchanter. Attack speed buffed by 5%. Cooldown for 43 seconds. Okay. Wait, that's a buff. Oh, that's a pretty big buff to this augment. Okay. Back foot. Attack speed. Nerf at all silver gold prismatic. Sure. Double trouble. Bonus stats. Buff at all levels. Buff at all silver gold prismatic. Cool. Electro charge. Nerf at all levels. All tiers. Sure. 4 score can now only appear as the second augment. I don't know. What's it called? I don't know which one this is. I think this is get random forecast champions. Golden Gifts 1 and 2 can now only appear as a second augment. I don't remember which one this is. Is this the like? Is this the one? I don't remember. I don't remember which one this was. Is it the orbs, but different? I don't know. Don't remember. Irresistible Charm, Debonair, damage reduction from 25% to 20%. Nerf, I don't know which augment this is. I've never seen it. Jewel Lotus, critical strike chance, 10% to 25%. This one is your spell skin crit. So it's like giving Jewel Gauntlet to all of your champions. Nice Edge. Buff at all tiers. Okay. Luden's Echo. Nerf at Prismatic. Okay. Oh, actually, it's a nerf all around. Never mind. It got straight up nerfed. Okay, cool. Meditation. Mana regen. Buff. Big buff at like all levels. Okay. Meditation. This is the new augment in which champions that are not holding an item get mana regen per second. Pretty big buff. Felon Axe. Armor and MR. Nerf at all levels, sure. Second wind, heal percent buff. This looks like a revert because it got nerfed and then it got buffed again. Dwee's Company, instead of being a tier 1, is now a tier 2. Grants 3 Dwee cost units, now grants 4 Dwee cost units. I think that's a good change. I think Dwee's Company being a tier 1 augment was broken. That's 9 gold for free. Or it gives you so much power because 3 cost units are like 1-4. Very strong. Helps give you a sense of direction and can like swing the fights really easily. Thieving Rascals, Yordle, can no longer grant spatulas and item chance from 35% to 33%. Sure. This is the one in which if you are running Yordles, they have a chance to drop an item at the start of each round. Something like that. Pretty strong, what's it called? Pretty strong augment. Tiny Titans. Instead of prismatic, it is now a gold augment. I think this is the augment in which, what's it called? I think this is the augment in which you gain 35 HP. You gain 35 HP and your max total health is 135. I think this is that one. Pretty sure. Triforce Bug Fix. Triforce's starting mana no longer drops to fail to grant sometimes. Triforce starting mana will now be granted at the start of combat. Attack speed, nerf. I think this is the one. I think this is the one in which your 3-cost champions get a buff. Verdant Veil. From a gold augment to prismatic, 10 seconds to 12 seconds. I like this change. Verdant Veil is such a strong augment because it gives QSS to all your champions. Sorry. It's such a strong augment. It gives Quicksilver to all of your champions, which means they can't be CC'd, which is huge. That is a game changer. Having been a gold augment, like, if you get this like at 1-4, even at 3-3, it is so strong because what's it called? You are literally countering a lot of champions. Like, can't get Syndra ulted, can't get Nocturne ulted, can't get, I'm just trying to think of like early game champions that CC. Can't get Zyra ulted. Like, it's ridiculous. And then lots of nice bug fixes. Okay. Whew, that was a lot of patch notes to go through. These are the final patch notes. Until like February 15th. So we're gonna be playing on this patch for the next week until it goes live. Roughly. So yeah. Cool. Thank you so much for watching. Final reminder is that there is PBE maintenance today for 8 hours until 4 p.m. PST roughly. So you'll just have to wait. But other than that, thank you so much for watching. See you all next time. Take care.